Hi guys, I hope that you all are well and safe, but while you guys are staying at home, I will show you a quick and easy way of how I prepared this delicious seafood and rice soup. This is kind of like gumbo, but I love this recipe and it is no doubt one of my favorites. You want to know how I do it? Come and hazlo con su. This recipe is very easy to prepare. We will need a package of shrimp and mixed seafood, a package of mixed frozen vegetables and frozen corn, as well as some potatoes, carrots, and pumpkin. The potatoes and carrots we're going to peel and cut into bite-sized pieces so they can cook a little bit faster. The pumpkin, as I had said in other videos, I will cut whatever I'm going to use, and what I don't use, I keep it in the freezer to preserve it for future use. And basically this is how they look once ready. Here, I will be chopping the veggies. I will cut the clean seedless tomatoes with the smaller cutter attachment of my chopper. And also, I'm cutting some cilantro that I will sprinkle on top of the asopao once ready. The rest of the veggies are to your preference. So if you do not like them, you could leave them whole so you can remove them later. On this occasion, the picky eaters in my house, they're not here, so I can add all the veggies that I want. I really love veggies, so what I'm doing is I cut some of them with the small cutter to add them later. All the ingredients and quantities will be listed in the description box. And this is how my veggies look once ready. We will also be using some seafood, but when I purchase them, I buy them in large 3-pound bags, and I'm only going to be using half of each bag, which means 1.5 pounds each. Now that we have all the ingredients ready, we'll start cooking. We're going to add some oil to the pot and then add the vegetables that we cut into large pieces, which are the peppers, onions, cilantro, green onions, and celery. And we also going to include the mixed seafood only, and the rest of the veggies, which are the potatoes, carrots, and pumpkin. And then we're going to let it cook for 2 minutes. I always mention in every video that the ingredients are listed in the description box. And these are the ingredients that we will be using to season the asopao. We're going to be using some sofrito, minced garlic, some salad olives, totally optional. These are the ones with no seeds, and some peppers, and we're going to add a little bit of the liquid. All-base seasoning, which is very good every time you cook seafood, some oregano, black pepper, and adobo. I also add shrimp bouillon, but this time I did not have, so I added the vegetable stock bouillon. And at the end, we will use a little bit of sour orange, but if you don't have that, you could also use lemon juice. We are also adding some tomato paste, and we will mix. At this point, we're going to add the mixed frozen vegetables and frozen corn, and we will mix again. After mixing, we're going to add the water. For each cup of rice that you use, we're going to add 4 cups of water. In this recipe, the rice grows a lot, so you could even use less, like about 3/4 of a cup. I am using 1 cup, and I clean the rice, and after I wash it, I will add it to the soup. And you do not need the water to boil to add the rice. Then we're going to add some packets of Goya seasoning for color, and we will mix everything, and we're going to let it cook for 5 minutes. Then after the 5 minutes, since I don't want my rice sticking to the bottom of the pot, I mix it, scraping from the bottom, and I will let it cook 5 more minutes. I will accompany this delicious asopao with some tostones. I have a video of how I prepare them, and I will leave the link in the description box, but here you could see a little bit of how I prepare them. After the 10 minutes of cooking, the pumpkin should be soft. I personally do not like pumpkin, but I do leave some pieces whole for the ones that like it here at my house, but I do mash most of them. These will make the asopao thickened a little bit. At the same time, I crush the large pieces of vegetables just to extract the flavor. And like I already told you, I can add whatever I want because the picky eaters aren't here. At this point, I add the small cut veggies, totally optional, and if you don't like them, you could leave them out. Now the asopao is ready, and now we're going to add the shrimp. Of course, taking care not to overflow like I did here. For it not to overspill, I have to remove some of it, which I added back once I started serving. Anyways, we're going to turn the heat off, and the point of adding the shrimp after the asopao is ready, this will let the shrimp stay soft and do not overcook. The shrimp cook super fast, and with the heat of the asopao, they will literally cook in a blink of an eye. And we're going to finish cooking the tostones. Since everything is ready, we taste it and adjust salt and pepper if needed. I didn't need any. Also, I didn't show here, I added some sour orange juice, but if you don't want these, you could serve it with some lemon wedges. This is literally my favorite way of eating asopao. Although it doesn't matter what type it is, I love asopao. I hope that you can try it, and with the tricks that I have given you, you will see how delicious it will be. If you make this recipe, please let me know how it came out and tag me so I could share your pictures on my social networks. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and share it. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel and activate the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, follow me on my social media of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat at Hazlo con Su. Now you know how I do it. Bye!